Dr. Heavenly Kimes, a prominent cast member of Bravo's Married to Medicine, has officially announced her political campaign for a state office position in Georgia. Known for her larger-than-life personality and successful career as a plastic surgeon, Dr. Kimes is stepping out of the reality TV spotlight and into the world of politics with the goal of making a tangible impact on public policy. Her announcement has sparked significant media attention, with many curious about how her background in medicine and entertainment will translate into political leadership. This move also raises questions about the role of celebrity in modern politics and whether public figures from non-political backgrounds can effectively contribute to governance. Dr. Kimes' decision to run for office comes at a time when Georgia remains a key battleground state in national and local elections. With shifting demographics and increasing political engagement, the state has become an important focal point for candidates across the political spectrum. Dr. Kimes, who has previously been vocal about social issues, healthcare access, and women's rights, appears to be positioning herself as a candidate who bridges personal experience with policy advocacy. Her campaign message emphasizes community empowerment, healthcare reform, and economic development areas that align with both her professional expertise and personal values. The announcement was made through a combination of traditional press events and social media outreach, reflecting the evolving nature of political campaigns in the digital age. Dr. Kimes took to Instagram and Twitter to share a video detailing her motivations for running, while also holding a live event in Atlanta where she addressed supporters and answered questions from local journalists. In her statement, she emphasized her desire to serve the people of Georgia beyond her work as a physician, expressing a commitment to improving access to quality healthcare, particularly for underserved communities. She also highlighted education reform and job creation as key pillars of her platform. Dr. Kimes' entry into politics follows a growing trend of celebrities leveraging their public personas to influence policy discussions. From actors like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Al Franken to athletes such as Colin Kaepernick and Megan Rapinoe, public figures have long played roles in shaping political discourse. However, Dr. Kimes brings a unique blend of medical expertise and reality television exposure to the table. While some may question the relevance of her fame to governance, others argue that her visibility could help bring attention to critical issues that often go unnoticed in mainstream politics. One of the central themes of Dr. Kimes' campaign is healthcare reform. As a board-certified plastic surgeon, she has first-hand experience navigating the complexities of the U.S. healthcare system. Throughout her career, she has spoken publicly about disparities in medical access, particularly for minority and low-income populations. Her campaign promises to advocate for expanded Medicaid coverage, increased funding for community health centers, and initiatives aimed at reducing maternal mortality rates among Black women, a pressing issue in Georgia and nationwide. These policy positions suggest that Dr. Kimes intends to use her platform not just for visibility, but to push for substantive change in areas where she holds both personal and professional expertise. Education reform is another cornerstone of her platform. Dr. Kimes has consistently advocated for STEM science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education, particularly for young girls and students of color. She has previously partnered with educational organizations to promote mentorship programs and scholarship opportunities. Now, as a political candidate, she aims to institutionalize these efforts by pushing for increased investment in public schools, teacher support programs, and vocational training initiatives designed to prepare students for high-demand careers. Her approach reflects a belief that education is a foundational element of economic mobility and long-term societal progress. In addition to healthcare and education, Dr. Kimes has expressed interest in addressing economic inequality and supporting small businesses across Georgia. The pandemic exposed deep economic vulnerabilities, particularly in minority-owned businesses and rural communities. Dr. Kimes has pledged to work toward policies that provide tax incentives for small business growth, streamline access to government grants, and foster entrepreneurship through public-private partnerships. Given her own success as a business owner, having built a thriving cosmetic surgery practice, she argues that she understands the challenges faced by entrepreneurs and can offer practical solutions based on real-world experience. Despite her well-defined policy goals, Dr. Kimes faces several challenges as she transitions from media personality to political figure. One of the most immediate hurdles is establishing credibility within the political arena. Many voters may initially perceive her campaign as a publicity stunt rather than a serious bid for office. Overcoming this perception will require consistent messaging, strategic endorsements, and a demonstrated understanding of legislative processes. Additionally, fundraising and building a competent campaign team will be essential to competing against more seasoned politicians. Another potential challenge lies in balancing her existing commitments with the demands of a political campaign. Dr. Kimes continues to appear on Married to Medicine, maintain her medical practice, and manage various business ventures. Successfully juggling these responsibilities while campaigning full-time will require strong time management skills and a dedicated support network. There is also the question of how her presence on a reality show will affect voter perceptions, particularly among more conservative or traditional constituencies, who may view reality television as incompatible with serious policymaking. Nevertheless, Dr. Kimes' campaign benefits from her pre-existing name recognition and media savvy. Having spent years in front of cameras and dealing with public scrutiny, she is well-versed in handling criticism and maintaining a polished public image. These skills can prove invaluable in the high-pressure environment of electoral politics. Furthermore, her ability to connect with diverse audiences, especially younger voters and minority communities, could give her an edge in mobilizing underrepresented groups during election season. Political analysts have noted that Dr. Kimes' campaign could potentially reshape how celebrity involvement in politics is perceived. Unlike some celebrities who make occasional appearances at rallies or endorse candidates from afar, Dr. Kimes is fully committing to the electoral process. If successful, her candidacy may encourage other professionals from non-traditional backgrounds, such as doctors, artists, or entrepreneurs, to consider public service as a viable path for effecting change. This could lead to a broader diversification of voices in elected offices, bringing fresh perspectives to long-standing policy debates. At the same time, there are concerns about whether celebrity-driven campaigns prioritize optics over substance. Critics argue that without deep-rooted political experience or a proven track record in governance, celebrity candidates risk lacking the necessary infrastructure to implement meaningful reforms. Dr. Kimes will need to demonstrate not only charisma, but also a clear understanding of legislative strategy, coalition building, and bureaucratic navigation if she hopes to gain the trust of both voters and fellow lawmakers. As her campaign gains momentum, the focus will shift to how effectively she can articulate her policy vision and engage with constituents beyond the lens of reality television. Town hall meetings, community forums, and direct outreach to grassroots organizations will be crucial in establishing her legitimacy as a serious candidate. Additionally, securing endorsements from respected political figures, advocacy groups, and industry leaders could significantly bolster her credibility and expand her reach beyond her existing fan base. Ultimately, Dr. Heavenly Kim's decision to run for office represents a bold step into uncharted territory, one that blends entertainment, medicine, and public service in a way few have attempted before. Whether she succeeds politically or not, her campaign serves as a reminder of the evolving nature of American democracy and the increasing intersection between pop culture and civic engagement. As Georgia continues to play a pivotal role in national politics, the outcome of Dr. Kimes' bid will undoubtedly be watched closely, not just for its implications on state-level governance, but for what it signals about the future of celebrity activism and political participation in the digital age.
content.